Good morning, children. Last class we saw that how we can find nouns. So nouns are nothing but names, names and names. It can be names or name of a person, name of a place, name of a thing or name of an idea. So I gave you homework also to write 10 names of these things. Like you would have written also. Now let's see these things in a sentence. How to identify noun in a sentence. We will just see 2 sentences and we will go for the types of nouns next. Okay, ma? So let me write a sentence. Now first example, Sheila is playing with a ball in the park. Now I suppose, because we know that what a noun is now, so everybody would have pointed out, yes, it is nothing but name of a person. We can see here it is Sheila. So Sheila is noun. Now what can you find anything else in the sentence as a noun? Where adha paaka mudiyuma? What is that? That is, we can see a thing here, and there is an object. What Sheila is playing with? Sheila is playing with? She is playing with an object. That object is a ball. So ball again is a thing. So that also we can say it is a noun. So again you can say, so Sheila is playing with the ball where she is playing. So there is a name of a place there. There is a name of a place. That also we can find out it is a noun. So park also is the name of a place, no? So then we can say it is a noun. So you know we are learning noun now. What are we learning? We are learning noun. Nothing. Noun is nothing but names of everything. Names of everything. Whatever, just don't go with the definition and all. You just remember noun is nothing but it is a full of names. Names given to living things or non-living things, ideas, thoughts. Ideas can be thoughts, plan, can be calmness, beauty, love. These are ideas, you should say. So in this example, Sheila is noun, ball is noun, park is noun. So let me give another example for you so that you can understand better. What is the example? So my classroom or Raja's classroom is very neat. Raja's classroom is very neat. Obviously, you would have found out. So, Raja is the name of a person. So, it has to be noun. Raja is the name of a person. So, it has to be noun. Can you find anything else now here? So, classroom is the place. Classroom is a place. That also is a noun. It's a name of a place. So, is a noun. So, anything else you can find out? Yes, we have one more thing, that is neatness. So, neatness talks about quality. Neatness talks about the quality. So, quality also is, you can say, I told you, an idea. So, this can be brought under idea. So, you can say this also is a noun. So, I hope you children would have understood with these 2 examples. You can see your first lesson, that is the nose jewel. In there, you can just take two paragraphs, first 2 paragraphs, and underline some of the nouns there. So, what are the nouns are there? Those letters or those words, I should say, those words also you can write in your examples I gave you, I told you to categorize it column wise in the previous class. There itself you can write. Okay, ma? So those examples also you can write. So this is what nouns are. I hope you would have understood now. Now next what I want to say is, these things, like I told you the name of a person, name of a place, name of a animal, it can be name of a thing or it can be an idea also. These things again can be categorized. Now I told you like Sheila, we can take Sheila. Sheila spelling can be this or this. What there you can write Raja. Then it can be name of a place. I told you Chennai. And the previous class I told you Trichy or Bangalore. So these things, these are. So these are one type of nouns. I will tell you the names later. First you just find out how I am categorizing. So you yourself can find the answer also, that how we are categorizing these things. Okay, ma? So next is girls, boys, army, not army, girls, boys. Okay, I'll write later. Next. Okay. Now, I hope it is clear for you what I have written here. So, these things you can see. Okay. So, now I have written some names here. It is a name of a person, name of a place, and here I have given not the exact one, something like any girl, it can be any boy, it can be any country, it can be any continent. Okay, wow. Now, next I have given you something like that, like as a teamwork, like police or team, or you can just give another example like people, you can say people. And the next box I have given you kindness, lovely, beauty, calm, thought. And the next one, gold, silver, minerals and copper. All these words are nouns only. All these words are nouns only. But then we can categorize them. We can say these are types of nouns. So what are the types of nouns as like? So this is proper noun. What we call as this is proper noun. Proper noun means what? You can give the exact name of that person or animal or place or exact name of anything. Exact name of anything is called a proper noun. Like for example, when you say, it can be anybody, you are not giving a proper thing, exactly you are not telling what it is. It's commonly you are saying. So it can be a girl, it can be a boy, it can be any country, something like that you say. Then it is known as common noun. That is, then it is known as common noun. So you are very much in a common thing. Then again next we can say this is a police, team or people, and all those things we can categorize it as a collective noun. When it is called as a collective noun, we can put it in a collective noun, or you can say in a group. In a group, it is put in a group. When people are grouped, when people are collectively known, then it is known as collective noun. Now what is this as? I told you, idea. A noun also can be an idea. So that is what is, it can be kindness, love. See, this you can see, you cannot touch it. You can only feel it, the kindness, the love, the beauty or something. Anything can be, just you can feel it. So what the word which can felt, the word you are expressing, and the word it gives a meaning where you can only feel it, that word you can categorize it abstract noun. What is that? Abstract. That is what is known as abstract. Abstract means you cannot touch it. Like for example, oldness, old man. So the oldness can be seen but cannot be, like it cannot be touched. Okay, ma? Like that. So that is old. Then you can even say bitter, the sweet, all these things it comes under abstract noun. Now what is the other thing I have given? Can you all guess it? Something like it is material. What is it? Something about the material. So material noun. So gold, silver, these all things they come under material nouns. So these are material nouns. So how many nouns we have, children? We have 5 types of nouns. What are they? It can be proper, it can be common, it can be collective, it can be abstract, it can be material. Now you can just put it into a story also. just to remember, no? See, there is a father. Father. Now, who is a father in this family? You can just imagine that this is a family. And the father, noun. Who is father here? Noun is the father. Father has 5 children. How many? 5 children he has. That is proper noun, common noun, collective, abstract and material. So, what is the first son? Proper. Second son is common. Third son is collective. Abstract is the 4th. Material is the 5th. So, how many brothers we have here for noun? Children for noun is 5. And how many brothers we have here? Totally we have 5 brothers. So, first who is the eldest? Proper noun. Proper, common, collective, material. They go somewhere together they go. But then who is the abstract? Abstract things only for he is very emotional, you see. So, all the emotional things comes under the abstract thing. So, other brothers, they are having name as the proper one, and the common one is what has been for the, if you see group, Sheila in the group, that is what is girl. Okay, wow. Then collective, that is the collective, again it is group, this is followed as a groupism, then it is you have abstract, then you have material. I hope you understood this. You can frame some sentences or you can write your own examples, and we will see in the next class, children. Thank you.